Hey guys, welcome back for this unboxing video. If you've seen the previous one, you already know what's up. Today I got a shipment of 4 boxes, of which one box was the Marvel team up, which you've seen in the previous video, and 3 boxes which go together with one another. I came across a collection which I saw on a marketplace ad thing, and I figured, well, I might actually be interested in this. But when I reacted to it, it was already like being held to the side for another buyer who didn't show up. So the seller contacted me and said, well, he didn't show up. If you're still interested, you can come pick it up. But yeah, from the pictures, I couldn't really see what the quality was. Like I saw they were being stored in boxes like this, sort of basically archive boxes, mostly no bags and boards. So yeah, you basically already set your standards pretty low. So I went over there to check it out, and I figured, well, it's like they're not in the best of shape. Some are even in a horrible shape actually. Some are pretty decent, some are good. So it's really a mixed bag of quality. And there were some titles in there which I was interested in, and other titles which I thought, well, I'm not interested in it, but I might be able to sell it for a cheap price to someone else. So I'm basically taking a gamble with this batch. So yeah, let's dig in the first box and see, like, so yeah, basically, the person who I bought them from, it wasn't her collection to begin with. So she didn't really know what to do with comics, and she said, like, well, they're in really good shape. So I was like, well, okay, you could say that, but I just want to check it out for myself. So when I went over there, I already noticed, like, yeah, they're not in good shape. So so when I explained to her, like, what it actually is about with comic collectors, like that even the smallest dent might make you not want to buy a comic, she basically understood after that and said, well, okay, I understand now. So yeah, she wasn't trying to, like, scam me or anything. It was just basically a lack of knowledge on the collecting part, which makes sense if you're not into this kind of stuff. So yeah, I went back and thought about it, and well, no, actually I already told her that I'm interested in buying it. I went back home and had to wait for my money to come in. So once it came in, I ordered boxes for, like, I ordered two short boxes because I figured the amount of comics might fit in there. Sent the short boxes out to her, and she basically shipped them out to me on Friday, and they came in on Sunday, which is weird because normally the post office doesn't really deliver on Sunday, but probably because of Black Friday or something, I don't know. So yeah. So also the short boxes, which are new, are totally taped up as well. So, and I have no idea, like, how the comics are put inside this box. So yeah, but let's take a look see at how they got shipped. And yeah, it's gonna be a big pile of all kinds of comics. And so first off, we got a magazine, a year in review. As you can see, this one is, like, in a really horrible shape, and I saw this one on one of the pictures as well. So when she told me that they're in a really good shape, and I already saw this one, I was like, it's not gonna be in good shape. But yeah, this one is, like, one of the worst in the whole batch. So okay, well, that looks pretty nicely tight packaged, and we've got 3 bundles inside this box. So yeah, it's going to be a mixed bag of all kinds of Spider-Man comics and some other comics. So what I'm gonna be doing is, like, unboxing them all 3 boxes, and then sort them out and see which series are completed, which ones I'll keep and which ones I won't be keeping. And yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of work, I think, but it might be worth it. So is there any way for me to open this up without damaging anything? That's the question. I'm seeing a a handle for a bag right here, so I guess I might try to open it up here. So yeah, like for example, when I was going through them over at the woman's place, I already noticed that there's like the series Sensational Spider-Man, which is a series which I don't collect and it really doesn't interest me. So those are for certain comics which I won't be keeping or won't be wanting to keep and will be trying to sell. But I also saw some series which do interest me. So, and of course the tape sticks to the already fucked up magazine. All right, so we got all the tape from the bag. That's the first pile. All right, so yeah, some of the comics they will be in pretty all right shape, all right to good, and sometimes they will have like a pretty bad spine bend. This one looks pretty all right. I gotta say, like there's a small corner, blunt corner here, but it's nothing really bad. But yeah, that's like one of the best ones in there. Right, it took me a little bit to find a starting point for the tape. Couldn't find it, so I just cut it open. That's the first part. So we got the second one. Clear it up. Shift it to the back side a little bit. Oh. All right, so this was kind of rough, especially considering I got 2 more boxes like these probably to unpack. So yeah, we got all kinds of series in there. We got some Spectacular Spider-Mans, and we got the first volume as well as the second volume. So I'm gonna try and make a little bit of different piles for that. We got the Peter Parker Spider-Man, 89, 90. And then we got the second volume of Spectacular Spider-Man again. As you can see, this one has pretty big spine roll. Yeah. We got number 2, number 1. And we have an Amazing Spider-Man, second volume, I'm thinking. So number 25 with a typical 90s foil cover thing. At least I think it's 90s, isn't it? Oh, actually it's 2001. 24, 23, 22, 21. And we got a Spectacular from first volume. Let's push this back a bit. 237, 236, 235. So yeah, that like the person who originally collected this was pretty deep in Spider-Man, as you can tell, and I think he bought like quite the consecutive runs of all the Spider-Man titles at that time. The only series which I didn't really see inside that when I was going through it was the Amazing Spider-Man. So I think that is about it for the Amazing Spider-Mans, but there might be still some in there, I'm not sure. 230. We got a Peter Parker again, which is, oh, this is an annual actually, so I'll be putting it in the back. And a Peter Parker annual again, 99 and 2000. Then we got issue number 7 of that series. Then we got a Spectacular Spider-Man 241, 240, 239, Peter Parker, 5 and 6 and 4. And we got 238 and issue number 88 of Peter Parker. And for this file we got 80 and 83. And we got the second volume of Spectacular. Spectacular. So as you can tell, it's quite the collection actually, with semi-decent to decent quality comics. So this is Spider-Man issue number 67, and I think this is the series which actually turns into Peter Parker's Spider-Man eventually. So I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, Spider-Man is not my specialty, so yeah, there's also limited series in there, such as this Spider-Man Blue. Sadly enough, this one is quite damaged. Like, you can see a pretty big dent in the corner right here, and a fold right there, and some curved corners right here. But I don't have this one yet, and I don't think I'll ever, and there's a fold right here as well, like a dog here. And I don't think I would ever really buy this one for the full price. But yeah, now I got it, so that's pretty cool. We have an Ultimate Spider-Man annual number 9, or what number 1. This is not a series which I will be collecting, so I'll be trying to get rid of that. This one is pretty busted up, as you can see. Like, those are like basically the worst type of comics. There's also one where there's like a page ripped out. I've already seen that, so there's no surprise there. 84, 85, 86. And let me just do it like this. And then Return of Spider-Man is number 64, so that's probably this series. Spider-Man Holiday Special 1995. Might actually keep this. I don't know. Spider-Man Legacy of Evil, I already got this one, and I think in a better state than this one. You can see some spine ticks on the side here. But I might put it up for sale for like a low price. Spectacular first series. And another amazing, couple of issues of Amazing. Oh, an Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even notice this one. That's pretty cool. I don't have this one yet, and I think it's pretty expensive, or maybe $4.30 is. But yeah, that's a very nice. Oh, we got $4.30 as well. All right, that's pretty cool. Because these are two issues which I probably wouldn't be buying pretty soon for the full price, because I think this is pretty pricey, because Carnage turns into the Cosmic Carnage something. It is a little bit discolored, as you can see. I can see some liquid damage here as well, or is it like, maybe it's from the price tag which was on there, but it seems like, yeah, it seems like some liquid damage. Regardless, I'm just happy that I got it, so that's pretty cool. So we got 429 as well, and 428. I was not expecting these ones to be in here actually, so that's pretty cool. So we got Spectaculars again. Spectacular. Some more Spectaculars. Like, for example, we're missing like 257 here. So there might be some gaps here and there, but overall they're quite consecutive runs, so that's pretty cool. Spectacular Scarlet Spider. I don't collect Scarlet Spider. Maybe the first 4 parts I might do. I'm not sure about that yet, but whatever. And this is probably the second volume. Spider-Man's Tangled Web. Another series I'll be collecting. So yeah, that's it for this box. Like the short boxes which she shipped as well are gonna be containing even more Spider-Man comics than these. Some other series in there as well. And basically, not for the price I paid for it, but with the contents of this box, I'm already very satisfied because Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 1 and Volume 2 are series which I do collect. So I'll be able to either make my collections more complete or yeah, upgrade it a little bit. So I'm already very content with the contents of this first box. Let me just try and make some room to get the second box, and yeah, I'll get back with the second box. I'm not sure where to keep all this, to be honest. Let me just do it like this. We got some amazings right here. First volume, Spectacular next to that. And second volume after that. So yeah, I haven't seen any Web of Spider-Mans in that collection, I don't think, but I might have overlooked it. I'm not sure. So yeah, let me just keep it like this, and then the odd ones I'll be putting next to that. So we got some room now for the second box. I'll be getting the second box, guys. Alright, so this is how I got it shipped. 2 short boxes filled to the brim with comics, Spider-Man comics mostly. Taped together to one another, so taking the tape off will probably damage the fairly new short boxes. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Let me just separate the two. Put one of them back on the floor. Oh yeah, they're getting damaged, right? It's just too bad because they're these short boxes are brand new, so that's too bad. But it is what it is. So I'll stand up for this. I got one box separated. All right, so this is what this is what the lid turns out after like removing all the tape. And the box itself is pretty damaged as well, but as long as the comics came across in a way where they wouldn't get damaged even more, so that's basically the goal of sending the box to begin with. And just remove this. All right, so let's take a look at what's actually inside here. All right. Well, that was quite the hassle to actually get all those comics out. So yeah, several types of series again, continuing from what we had unboxed before. I got an Amazing Spider-Man, second volume, issue number 15 right here, and let me just put this a little bit more to the back side. Oh. It's all right. See if I can squeeze that right in between here. So yeah, we got 15, 14, 13 of the Amazing Spider-Man second volume, 12, 11, and 10, number 9 and 8. And then we got the first volume, issue number 441 and 440. and 439, 438, 37, 36, 35, 34, and 33, which then continues with the Cosmic Carnage, I guess. So I'll be adding those to those series. Spectacular Spider-Man 252, 251, 250, 249, 248. Then we got a -1, Spectacular Spider-Man. I think this is actually Spectacular Spider-Man, I think. We'll go back to the Amazing Spider-Man second volume, issue number 7 and issue number 6. Then we got a Supergirl, super random, issue number 2 and issue number 3, and issue number 4, with art by Gary Frank. So I might actually keep these, and written by Peter David. So that's like a super combination of artists or creative team. Issue number 5, issue number 6. So I might actually be keeping these, even though I really don't collect Supergirl. None of the Superman family actually. Issue number 8, issue number 9, issue number 10, number 11, issue number 12. It's a different team now. Greg Land, Kirk, no more Peter David sadly. Oh, 14 David is back. 14, 15, 17, so we're skipping 16 apparently, and then we got 18, 19, 20. So yeah, like I said, sometimes there's just random comics inside here. Overall it's Spider-Man, but there are some random comics in here. And these are comics I might actually be keeping because of Gary Frank and Peter David combination. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll put that here. We got some more Spectacular Spider-Mans continuing from where we left off. So 247, 246, 245. What else? Let's put these here, I guess. Wait, that's 252. So we got the continuation right here. Alright, so we got Peter Parker, Spider-Man, issue number 75. Then we got a Backlash Spider-Man, sort of belongs to Spider-Man's. Then we got Spider-Man's Tangled Web, comics which I will not be keeping. I'll be putting it here for now. We got Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus Negative Exposure, issues number 1 and 2. We got Spider-Man India, issue number 3 and issue number 4. And like I said, there are some limited series in there as well, like what is this? Spider-Man Breakout, issue number 5 of 5. Then we got Spider-Man, issue number 74, and 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68. What's this? First spectacular issue of Amazing Spider-Man. So yeah, we got 1 and 3 and 4, so no number 2 and 5, which goes along very nicely with this stack. And we got number 20 here, which is a pretty big one. 19, 18, and does this start with 17? No, it doesn't. 15, okay. Put this here. Then we got Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 12. Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe, Spider-Man 2005. Then we got a series which I don't think is interesting for me at all. It's the Marvel Adventure Spider-Man, issue number 10 and 9 and 8. Then we got another Spider-Man India, issue number 1 and number 2. So I think that's a completed series then. We got annual Spider-Man with Devil Dinosaur, This one is pretty loose in its staples, I think, from what it seems. No, it's actually pretty tight. It is a little bit damaged, but yeah. So this is probably an Amazing Spider-Man annual, is what I'm thinking. Then we got Spider-Man Final Adventure with a gold foil cover, issue number 4, and issue number 3 with a purple pinkish foil cover, issue number 2 with a blue foil cover, and issue number 1 with a red foil cover. Hefty spine ticks, sadly enough. But I don't have this yet. I might browse through it to see if I like the art and whatnot. I saw by accident that it's Derek Robertson, but not the Derek Robertson's art, which I like. It doesn't really seem that good to me, but I might just keep it. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, we got some more Amazing Adventures Spider-Man. Where did I leave the other ones? So we got 7 and 6. Then we got Web Spinners Tales of Spider-Man issue number 3 and issue number 4. Don't think I'll be keeping this series. Issue number 5. Number 6, and then we have a Sensational Spider-Man -1 and Sensational Spider-Man issue number 0. I actually do have the original one, or the more advanced one with a, what's it called again, lenticular cover. Might keep this one for funsies, I'm not sure yet. Issue number 33 of Sensational Spider-Man. Then we get another random Image comic, Wildstorm Rising, issue number 1. Spider-Man Chapter 1, issue number 0. Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 11. Spider-Man Gen 13. And I think there was also a Dutch one inside here. No, this is actually English one. Then we have Supergirl, issue number 1, which is the one I was missing from the previous stack. Web Spinners Tales of Spider-Man issue number 17, but where did I leave the rest again? I don't remember. Number 16, 15, and 14. 13, 12, 11, and 10, and 9, and 8, then we have a Rogue Limited Series, issue number 3, and I'm actually missing issue number 1, and I think that one is supposed to be inside this box as well. So that would be very nice, because that would complete it again for me. I had it completed, I sold issue number 1, and always regretted it, never found it back. We got Sensational Spider-Man 8, 9, and 10, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and issue number 1. Along with issue number 0 and issue number -1. That's a nice run. Let's put that here, I guess. Can I put this somewhere else? 75. Let me just check. 68. 65. 68. Yeah, I guess this could go here. Alright, so we got Marvel Team Up issue number 12 and issue number 11 and issue number 10, 9, 8, 6, and 5, 3, and 1. And I don't think I'll be keeping this series. I'm not sure yet. I am into volume 1, but I think this is like volume 3, maybe volume 2, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be keeping it. And then we have Peter Parker Spider-Man, but I think that this is the second volume which goes after that one, but I'm not sure about that. We got issue number 54 or 152, and then we got issue number 81 and 82 and 87 and 77 and 76. Then we got 78, 78 and 79. And does that go along with this? Let me just check that out. Yeah, it actually does. So there we go. 81, 82. All right. So we got a little Ashcan type Marvel Age Spider-Man Halloween Special 2004. Spider-Man's Tangled Web issue number 14 and 13 and 12 and 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, and then we switch over to the Amazing Scarlet Spider, issues 1 and 2. Let's put them here. Amazing Fantasy starring Spider-Man, issue number 18 and issue number 17. The 1000, issue number 3 and number 2 and number 1. Then we have another Backlash in Spider-Man. Spider-Man Team Up featuring Fantastic Four, issue number 3 and issue number 2. And issue number 1. Then we got a Daily Bugle, issue number 1, 2, and 3. Peter Parker, issue number 24. Peter Parker Spider-Man. Then we have a Marvel Age number 20. No idea what kind of series this is. Marvel Fanfare, second volume, issue number 3. Spider-Man Sweet Charity, issue number 1. Spider-Man Hot Shots. Oh, that's a poster type thing. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's sort of a poster thing. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 2001. Then we have some more sensational Spider-Mans, number 19 and number 18. And number 17 and 16. And 15. And 14. And 13. And 12 and 11. So are there 2 series of this then? I don't know. I didn't know about that. Okay, I didn't know about that. And then we have number 32 and 31 and 30, 29 and 28, 27, 26 with quite some damage here, sadly. And we got some more web spinners, Tales of Spider-Man, number 1. We got a variant actually. Yeah, twice. Yeah, I have no idea about these. I had no idea about these Sensational Spider-Man. So not sure what's up with that. Gonna have to sort it out. When was this published? Back when I was still collecting. So this got to be second volume, I guess. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm running out of space and I still got one more box to unbox. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up a little bit and be right back. Alright guys, so we got our second box or third box here. And let's see which sizes are in here. I think these are going to be mostly limited series. Because from what I could see with just sorting them out right now, I think I got like the biggest part of Amazing, Spectacular, and Spider-Man and Peter Parker, I guess. Not sure about that. There might be some issues in there as well, in this one. But I think it's going to be mostly a limited series. Okay, so from what I could tell at a quick glance is that this one's really going to be a mishmash. There's even going to be like Dutch comics in there, like the translated Dutch ones with the weird speech balloons and whatnot. Very typical typeface. But yeah, that's going to be in there. We got some Image comics in there. Voodoo and Zealot, Skin Trade. Used to have this one, I think I don't have anymore, so that might be a nice addition. We got a Wildstorm Rarities. Don't have this one, I don't think, so I might actually keep this. We got some random Avengers West Coast with some sticker damage on there. I already have these, of course. This is really messy. There are some like horribly damaged comics in there as well, so that might be fun to look at. We got some new Warriors, issue number 74 and 73, 71 and 70 and 69. And then there we have the Rogue issue number 1, which I owned, but I sold it and now I got it again, even though it does have some pretty hefty spine ticks on the side, which is like, it happens often on these cardstock covers, but at least I got it right, so I can always look for an upgrade later. We got Velocity issue number 3 and number 2 and number 1. I recently got this one in one of the boxes from the US as well, so that's yeah, I'm gonna have to see which one is better. This one looks really pretty good actually. We got a new Warrior 75, and then we got some Sensational Spider-Man 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. And we got some Marvel Adventures again, issue number 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I think that's a pretty complete set. The ones I got in the previous box. No idea where to leave all this actually. Spider-Man Black Cat, issue number 1. I saw some other issues in there as well, so I'm just gonna put it here for now. Spider-Man House of M, issue number 5, issue number 4, issue number 3, issue number 2, and issue number 1. So that's a complete set, very nice. Spider-Man Quality of Life, issue number 4, and Spider-Man Blue, issue number 6, and issue number 4, and issue number 3, and 1, and 2. And I think the missing chapter is actually in one of the previous files, so that's cool. We got another copy of Rogue, issue number 2. So we got some Peter Parker Spider-Man's, issue number 1 and issue number 93. I think this might be the second volume and this is the first. Not sure which years they were published at. This is published in 1996 or 8, I can't even remember. My eyes are getting bad. I can't even read this shit. And this one is 1999 as far as I can read it. So I think this is volume 2. And then when I was at the woman's place and went through this, I told her, well, I think this one is actually worth some couple of bucks. It does have some damage here and there. Like a spine tick right here, and there's some damage on the back side as well. Might be the same spine tick actually. No, it's not. It's a different one. And I don't really collect stuff about Carnage, even though I do sort of know that this one is valued a bit more. So I told her, well, try and sell this for like I don't know, 10, 15 bucks, something like that. See if someone wants to buy it from you. But then when I walked away from her, I sent her a message again. Telling her that, well, if you're gonna sell it for less than 10, let me know, because then I'll buy it. And then she said, well, why don't you just buy it now for 10 bucks? I think it's worth it. I have no idea. I'm really bad at values and whatnot. So I'm just glad to have this. I mean, the art looks pretty out there. It's pretty crazy. And it's supposed to be a pretty cool Carnage story. And yeah, I'm just a sucker for foil covers, so that looks pretty cool. We got a Spider-Man Unlimited issue number 16. Amazing Spider-Man 526 with some hefty spine ticks. I already have this one, I think. Gonna check it out. Spider-Man Wolverine issue number 4 and issue number 3. And issue number 2 and issue number 1. So that should be completed as well. Very nice. Then we got some Spider-Man Tangled Web again. 21, 19... 18, 17 and 16, 15, which should go along pretty nicely with the couple of ones I had before. Spider-Man Dr. Octopus Out of Reach issues number 1 and 2, and no idea how many issues there are in this series, probably 4 or 5. Spider-Man Dr. Octopus Year 1 issue number 5. And issue number 4, issue number 3, 2, and almost completed. The Jekyll Files, issue number 1. Spider-Man and Punisher family plot, issue number 1 of 2. Spider-Man Dead Man's Hand, issue number 1, probably one shot, I think. Hobgoblin Lives, issue number 3. And issue number 2 and issue number 1, and that might just be a completed series. I have no idea. Spider-Man Redemption issue number 4 and issue number 3, probably about Kane or something. I have no idea. It seems like it. Issue number 2 and issue number 1, probably completed. So let me just put these right here, and then Family Plot issue number 2 of 2 as well. With Tombstone, always fun. Jekyll Files is a one-shot, I think. Spider-Man The Osborn Journal, issue number 1. No idea if this is a one-shot or a series. Spider-Man 101 Ways to End the Clone Saga, issue number 1. Probably some kind of spoof thing. I don't know. Spider-Man Team Up featuring the Thunderbolts, issue number 7. Issue number 6 featuring Doctor Strange and Dracula. And The Aquarian and Incredible Hulk. Gambit and Howard the Duck in issue number 5. The Avengers issue number 6. And I think I got 1, 2, and 3 in the previous box, so it's a nice batch. Spider-Man and Human Torch issue number 1 of 5. Then we got Image Comics Mystery issue number 1. or special actually. What If, issue number 12, but this one is in a pretty bad shape. Then we got another Cyberforce Origins of Impact. Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 22. Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number, let me see, 257. Peter Parker Spider-Man, issue number 57, 56. Peter Parker, issue number 91. Scarlet Spider Unlimited. Then we have a What If, and this one is in a pretty bad shape. As you can see, separated cover. Wasn't planning on keeping it anyways, I don't like What Ifs. Another What If. How bad is this one? It could be worse. Could be a lot better too. Then we have some kind of swimsuit special. Yeah, Wildstorm swimsuit special. Then we have a Peter Parker, issue number 96. Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 13. A Superman, super random. This seems to be a different language. Yeah. Seems to be Polish or some other Slavic language, I think. Might actually be Turkish. I have no idea. I don't know where this is coming from. Spider-Man Unlimited. Issue number 14, Carnage, It's a Wonderful Life, issue number 1, and this one has a split cover, sadly enough, because this looks pretty cool, actually. Sort of cool. Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 11, Cyberforce Origins Striker, issue number 2. What if Punisher had killed Daredevil with some hefty spine ticks and discolorations? Star Trek X-Men. Spider-Man Breakout, issue number 4 and 3 and 2, and I think I had issue number 5 already in one other box, and issue number 1, so that's probably completed. Get Craven, issue number 6, issue number 5, issue number 4, issue number 3, issue number 2, and issue number 1, and it says 1 of 7, so I'm missing one chapter. That's just too bad. Spider-Man and the Human Torch. Amazing Fantasy, issue number 16, Spider-Man Daredevil, issue number 1, Scarlet Spider, number 1 and 2, Web of Scarlet Spider, number 1 and number 4, and number 3, and number 2. So I think these are the actually the only Web of Spider-Mans in here, which is just too bad. Amazing Spider-Man 96, Blast from the Past. I don't know what this is all about. But we also have a Sensational Spider-Man 96. I don't think they're annuals, I don't know. Dr. Octopus Year 1 and Rogue number 4. Then we have an Avengers comic, issue number 4 of the second volume, super random. Issue number 3 and issue number 2. And issue number 1. Then we have a Spider-Man team up, issue number 1 and issue number 2. And issue number 3. Spider-Man team up special one shot. Spider-Man Dr. Octopus Negative Exposure and Octopus Out of Reach. Issue number 4 and 5. And 3. So I got 1 and 2 in a couple of books before these. So yeah, we got the Black Cat one, Spider-Man 97. So they might be annuals actually, I don't know. Spider-Man 95, we got a Flashback -1, Peter Parker Spider-Man. Then we have issue number 55, 97, Spider-Man Unlimited number 2, and number 15, Peter Parker Spider-Man number 3, What If Scarlet Spider-Man Killed Spider-Man? Spider-Man Unlimited issue number 12, What If Punisher Had Killed Spider-Man? This is a what if which is actually in a pretty good shape still, a little bit discolored. Spider-Man Unlimited 17, a what if with a fucked up cover. What if Venom had possessed the Punisher? This one might actually be worth quite some if it had been in a better state. I mean, the staples and the cover are actually literally hanging by a thread, and the cover is just fucked up. What if Punisher had become Captain America? Issue number 51. Legends of the Dark Claw, issue number 1. Quite a hefty spine picks. Speed Demon. And we have a Killraiser and another swimsuit special of Wildstorm, or Homage Studios actually. Spider-Man Black Cat, issue number 3 and issue number 2. I think that might be completed. I'm not sure how many issues there are in this. Then we got some more Supergirls, 21, 22, and 23, and 24, and 26. Oh, and we do have 25 actually. $27 and $28. And what's this? This is 29. That is actually issue number 16. Okay. Then we have Supergirl 1 million. Then we have Ultimate Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and the Punisher. Drawn by Bill Sienkiewicz, really. Okay. Might actually keep this on. Might actually keep this. Marvel Team Up, Ultimate Marvel Team Up, issue number 2 and issue number 3. Wildstorm swimsuit special, no idea which year. Wildstorm, let me just switch this over actually. Wildstorm Rising, issue number 2, and Bloodpool, issue number 1. Spider-Boy, I don't think I have this one actually. Amalgam Comics, I might keep this. Bloodpool, number 2, already have it. Peter Parker Spider-Man 97. Spider-Man Human Torch, issue number 5. And issue number 3. And issue number 4. Probably completed by now. Spider-Man Death and Destiny, issue number 1. Number 3 and number 2. Peter Parker issue number 94. 92. And Spider-Man Unlimited number 1. And last and pretty much least, we have torn up What If starring Spider-Man issue number, can't even read it, 88 I think. What does it say? 88, I think it is. Anyways, it's torn up. I'll see what I can do with this. So yeah, we got like the 3 boxes cleared out. I still got to sort them out. I do have sort of an idea of what's inside of them now, so that should be doable. And I want to thank you guys for joining me in this very, very, very lengthy unboxing video. If you're a Spider-Man fan, you might have seen something which you like, which you want to get your hands on. I don't know. If you're not a Spider-Man fan and still watch the whole video, thank you for watching. Must have been a pain in the ass. Yeah, so after this one, after this unboxing, and if it's cleared up again, I'll be continuing with the unboxing of the 17 boxes from the US, which is going to be a lot more varied than just a lot of Spider-Man comics. Either way, thanks for joining, and see you guys for the next unboxing video. Later.